Hey everybody, it's Agent Mate. I got a question off of an older video about convoy farming in Wildlands, along the lines of this doesn't work on PlayStation. So I thought I would stream as I record. That reminds me, I forgot to hit record, stand by. Hey everyone, it's Agent Mate. Got a question on an older Wildlands video about how, or rather that convoy farming wasn't working on PlayStation. So we are playing on PlayStation. I am recording this for the purpose of re-editing this and putting it out as a video, so you're not going to see my shining happy face. What we're going to do is start a new character from fresh, and I'll show you some of the steps that you're going to have to take in order to get to the point that you can convoy farm like I did in that other video. I don't know if I'll get through this all in one stream, but that is the intention. Hey, what's going on, Thorn? Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm planning on playing Division tonight with Dirt, assuming that he's feeling up to it. If not, we'll continue with the Skyrim playthrough. And as you heard in the intro I did for the video that I'm recording at the same time, that's the reason my camera is not up, is because we're doing this as a video. So very first thing we have to do is set up a brand new character. We're going male. We're setting this up as, what's his name? And we want lumberjack, light brown ponytail, hair color brown. For appearance, gotta get rid of that freaking ghillie suit. And then we can actually create this as, what's his name? No, we don't want a tank top. We want a t-shirt. We'll go with that one. We'll go cargo C, and we'll go more beige, or brown rather. Maybe it is sandstone. Cuddy brown. Yeah, we need a hat. Nope, we want the nomad hat. No, we want the baseball cap backwards. Okay, always go for the Oakley pilots. And backpack. Let's go standard issue. We'll go the Canadian flag, just 'cause. Close enough. Save the character. We'll go regular. Actually, we'll go arcade difficulty because that's all we need for now.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission.
All right, so there are a couple things that we're going to need to do to Convoy farm. We're going to need an HTI. We're going to need the scope to go with it. We need a parachute in order to go get said things, and we need to get the squad up to so all of them are shooting. So that's kind of where we need to get. So you also need the explosive drone. So this is not something that you can do very, very, very quickly. That is something, like I said, it's going to take us a little bit to do this, but I just wanted to film or record the steps. Nice. So, like I said, from the drone perspective, we need the explosive drone. From the item, we need a parachute. And then from the squad, we need the extra sync shots. So those are the must-haves. And like I said, so the HDI is easy. We're going to grab a couple things along the way and just do a couple of missions to level up, because that's the easiest thing in the world to do.
We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Hooah.
And I also haven't played this game in a while, so part of the reason for filming this way is to get used to how to work the controls again.
Fuck me.
Hopefully I put 18 plus on the header, because he's not the only one that's going to be swearing in this, I'm sure. So we got a very limited range drone. I know from having done this a whole shit ton that there's one guy right there. Whoops. Drone down. That's binoculars. Drone up. Yes.
Deploying drone. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
So we got an MP5 with suppressor. We had a P416 with suppressor. P416 is actually a pretty decent assault rifle. We want to go to single fire.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
And we'll sink shot that guy. I think that's X.
Getting a position.
Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
Good to go. Fuck, engaging.
Yeah, no swearing whatsoever.
Clear over here.
And is it this games you can't ever shoot the chickens?
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They could pay us back later.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
How do I change shoulders? No. So we got one peckerwood there, and then we've got the target right there,
Got another tango.
and then the rest of them are down the hill. No, there's one guy right there. So we're gonna sink shot that guy.
I'm moving to position. Ready to fire. Got him.
And then we're just gonna bum rush this guy. Oh, hang on. Mark everything.
Quédate quieto.
We're cool, we're cool.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Got another tango. I got a third.
Where's the last guy? I think he's in that building.
Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Getting a position. They've seen us. Good to go. Here they come. What's the play, boss? Tango's near the watchtower. We got tangos. Danger close. They're on alert.
Well, that was messy as shit. Hey, Leno, what's going on?
I think that's all of them.
Robbo, what's shaking? Apparently, you don't need any ammo.
El Sueño. The Sicarios have found the escaped prisoner in the village of Culta. What a wonderful name for a town. They were protecting him. See?
Okay.
The village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels. Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Culta. And wipe it off the face
So,
of
very
the
first
earth.
thing we want
Battle.
is parachute,
Battle.
which we need comms for. I could do the extra sync shot. Yeah, let's take the extra sync shot. I'm not playing on hardcore, so it should be. And I remembered how to switch shoulders. It's the right bumper.
Let's go.
So after we free Amaru, we're going to get the comms needed. Then we're going to go steal a helicopter. And we're going to go get the HTI in the scope. I'm happy that you're here, Lano. It's been a long time since you and me have jammed. And I can't wait for you to get back online in a gaming fashion. What's interesting with this game, I don't know if you got, most of you know this, but shadow and sunlight aid in you remaining stealthed. So even in just this shadow, I have a higher probability of remaining stealth than I do out here in the sunshine. So bear that in mind when you're playing.
Drone is airborne. I see a second target. I got a third target. He makes 5. Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians.
We got a Sicario. There, in the barn.
It's going to take me a while to remember where the controls are.
I'm moving to position. I need to get to a better position.
So we should be able to sync shot these two guys.
Say the word, boss. Target is down.
All right, so everybody has been spotted.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
I'm getting a position. Let me get into position. I've got the target. Let me find a good position. Ready to engage. That's one less bad guy. I'm moving to position. I need to get to a better position. Target acquired. Standing by. No target. Repeat. No target. Roger. Target acquired. Tango down.
Now the advantage of doing this is that gun case that's up ahead 35 meters in front is I think it's a hollow sight.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
This allows for some slightly better aiming.
I've been wanting one of these.
Panoramic sight. So we go in here, we select the assault rifle. And how the hell do I go in and work on it? There it is. Parts. Scope. We got panoramic. We'll equip that. So now we've got the holosight and we've got 2 reticles. I prefer the circle.
Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
We're clear.
Sé que alguien me escucha, cabrones. Sé que están ahí. Así que escuchen bien. La
Are you
rebelión no
Amaru?
perdona.
What's left of him anyway? Come on, we're getting you out of here.
There's a little more comms. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. The P416 set up properly is probably one of the best guns in the game. Stats-wise, when you look at it, it doesn't look like it, but I've played an entire hardcore
I got it.
round,
I'll fly.
with that.
All right,
that gun.
I'm in.
All right, good to go.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces, pa' Qatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
And you're absolutely right, Lano. The guns are good. The sound for the guns is spot on, you know, in terms of what I want to hear when I'm shooting.
This is it. Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
And our first sniper rifle.
Ah, I could use this.
Better than not having a sniper rifle. Yeah, it's funny. The starting guns in this game, the MP5, the P416, and then this one, they're actually decent guns.
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me...
Hola, ¿cómo va?
Okay, so we need some intel. It's a rebel lieutenant. We'll go grab that guy. And is that a rebel? Yes, we'll go get that guy first.
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
All right. I don't think we've got enough for what we want. Because like I said, I want the parachute and we need comms. I think I need 200 more. So there is a helo here somewhere.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security.
What do I need for the other sync shot? 1,500 comms, so I need 2,000 comms roughly.
Operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now.
We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Eyes on a cartel lieutenant. Close to the dump. Booted that bird, on patrol. Watch out.
Marking target. Watch the background.
Roger. Let me get in position. Roger that. Target marked.
Moving to a good sight line. Say the word. Got one. All right, breathe easy.
We're good.
Okay, Tal. You got a tip on the cartel in the area?
Hola.
So I
Gracias.
think
Guess who has the
it's-
details on a supply helicopter just aching to be stolen?
That's the one we want for now. We'll grab our helo back.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pacatari now?
Atari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Now this helo is easy to fuck up and have it get away on you.
Enemy activity. Stay sharp.
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun. The soccer field.
The drone is up. Spotting another tango. Tango number 3. I got another. That's 5.
That guy right there needs to be taken out first
Roger that. Moving.
Let me get into
because
position.
he's the only one that can steal the helo.
Target acquired.
Shouldn't say the
Ready.
only one. There's
Call the shot.
unless there's a lieutenant. We're gonna hold off until we get everybody identified.
I've got eyes on the captain.
Roger. Let me get in position. Roger that. Target marked.
Moving to a good sight line. Say the word. Got it.
They're coming this way. Roger that. Move it.
Let me get into position.
Roger. Target acquired.
Ready. Call the shot. Engaging.
And I'm just abusing the sync shot
Roger.
feature.
Let me get
Moving to a good sight line.
Target acquired.
Say the word. Oh, he's dead.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir.
Roger that. Move it.
Let me get into position. Copy.
Say the
Target
word, boss.
marked.
Dropped him.
Good shooting. This medal has a coca plant on it. That's kind of cool.
Normally, I recommend doing the blue
This shows
stuff
where
first,
we can
but
find
we
a
need
deactivated
skills
rebel radio transmitter. We should go put it back on the air.
and all that sort of stuff. I think I got parachute now. No, not quite. Word of caution with this helo is be very cautious of power poles and shit like that. I always go straight up before I start turning and all kinds of shit like that. It's a big helicopter and it's real easy to clip stuff by accident.
Nice job. I'll ping the chopper's location to the rebels so they can take...
I did get parachute, yes, yes. Parachute, and then as soon as we have a level, we get the extra sync shot, so that's the first part of the plan done. I thought there was a skill point here. But I don't remember. Yeah, there is.
I think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these.
Alright, down to squad. Extra sync shot. No, what am I missing? I need 2. Alright, 2, and we've got the... Alright, so we need another skill point. That's cool. Alright, so HTI, if memory serves. Okay, so it is in Montauk at the Montauk training base. Give me 1 second here. Okay, it is right here. This is an armory, if I can get this thing to center up on it. That's where we're going right there. And the reason I wanted a helo is so that we can, or a parachute rather, is so that we can parachute in.
Crank it.
Now, this game has a render distance of approximately 650 meters, which means that if you're beyond that distance, the SAMs that are on the ground cannot see you. So as long as you, and if you see where my mini-map is, right above that is the HUD for the helo. Speed and then altitude. That's height above ground. So as you'll notice that this decreases as we move forward because there's rising terrain. So I normally take this up to about 1,500 feet, or meters rather. And then we're just going to parachute in. Now, we did mark this, but right here in this hangar is a vehicle. Right, stop it, right there. So basically, we're going to parachute in, grab the gun, and then make a run for it. Easy peasy.
Like some sort of cartel training camp.
According to Bowman, all the new recruits come through here. Santa Blanca hires ex-military guys as trainers. Not just Mexicans either. Some of them come from Russia. Bowman, this is Nomad. We're boots down in Montauk. What have you got for us?
Montauk is Santa Blanca's primary training ground. They've got a number of military-style training camps in the province and bring in recruits from all over South America. El Muro is spending big money to bring people in the Special Forces background to train cartel recruits. The senior instructor is rumored to be former U.S. military, but we don't know much more than that. I need you to gather intel on the cartel's training ops. Get me an ID on the senior instructor.
Solid copy, Bowman. We'll get on it.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Coming up on the objective area. Get in there, find the instructors, and take them out.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Bowman.
All right, so we are going to go back to where we started from, or go somewhere we can find a helo. There's an intel cache right there. We're just going to go up
You know that annoying DJ Perico on Santa Blanca radio? The activity is...
Wait.
Firing. Down, get down, chopper. Keep it quiet, they know we're here.
We've got a problem. Fucking Unidad's here.
And we want the blue this time.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Mega cartel reinforcements.
Well, can't get out that way.
I'm back. Sorry we got cut off.
Okay, now where were we? The activity has narrowed the location of his main broadcasting station to Pucara, so Perico himself should be close.
What do we want with him?
We need you to...
All right, so we are going back to where we started. We need a safe house. And then we need another helicopter. Because we need the scope for the HTI. And then everything else going forward, we're going to put into the drone. Now, that's a Toyo farm. That is where the helo is right there. That's where we need to be. And I think we've got the skills. Hang on, what's this? Loadout. I'll check that in a second. All right, so we got all the sync shots. We've got a parachute.
Let's go.
To the market, Jeeves.
What could go wrong?
Fucking hell!
incoming drone.
That's right, I don't have night vision on the drone.
Got it. Moving. Eyes on the target.
Marking an enemy.
Let me find a good position. Roger that. Target marked. Yo, we got hostiles. I heard a Sicario over here. There, by the ruins. Okay, we're cool. Hey, we got a narco. There, by the ruins. They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
We're clear on this side.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
All right, so this time we are going up to Kawani. Right here. And we do have to go up again just to get, there's a sand belt between us and there. We're basically going to go straight to it and then basically hover straight down. And then after this, we're going to go grab a couple of accessories for the P416. I would not want to be flying on a night like this, even with night vision. Nice thing about this game is you can do anything in any order. You don't have to follow the script, so to speak, of the gameplay. You can jump all around the place. Hey, Sparta, what's going on? Yeah, I needed a break from the other games. Because the stuff that Dirt and I do is heavily PvP, and it just, dealing with them wears me out. So a lot of what I'm doing, like right now I'm streaming, but I'm also recording. I'm getting some material together to put together a video on how to set up your character to go convoy farming. Oh, wow. Yeah, it really hasn't. It is a great game. It's the movement or controls on the characters is a little clunky. I'm going to try upping my sensitivity on my joysticks just to see how bad that is. I think that's a lesson that I learned mostly from Division 1, that it's not as scary as you at first think. There's that other helicopter. Not coming straight for us. We're good. And we're not actually going to that building.
We're in Kawani province.
We're going to that open container.
Kawani's a major hub for the cartel's smuggling operations. We're talking about a sophisticated network of planes, trains, and cargo trucks carrying upwards of 30 tons.
So we are going to go to sniper rifle, HTI. Not edit my appearance. That one. We go parts, scope, and this is the scope that you want. For the barrel, we're going to have a standard barrel. We are going to equip the suppressor. When we go to take out aircraft, you remove it. So you can see the difference in damage. The green shows you the extra damage you get with a stock muzzle, which is you need to take down helos. But you make a lot more noise. And I think the long barrel also gives us more damage. And it's in San Mateo. I don't remember where in San Mateo it is. Now for the P416, we need... No, wrong gun. We want the 50 round. That is in Jimenez, and I do know where that one is. I do believe. That one is a pain in the nuts to get, but we're going to go get it anyway. Oh my goodness, you're heading... Wow. So you're currently in Texas, correct? Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'm finding this on the map. That's not the right one. And I believe it is right there.
The powder across the border. The network is the brainchild of an American national by the name of Boston Reed. Reed's a bush pilot who's been flying for Nydia Flores at Elgato for years, and eventually worked his way into management.
How do we get Reed?
That's the tricky part. Reed's cagey as fuck. He stays in hiding most of the time, preferring to work through middlemen. Psych profile says he's clinically paranoid, but I think there's more to it than that.
Like what?
Money transfers that don't add up, message traffic to unknowns across the border, flights that don't correspond to cartel shipping routines. Reed's moving more than powder, and he doesn't want Sueño to know about it. We've been getting reports of cartel activity around the train cemetery for some time now. See what you can find out.
Spotted a dormant rebel radio transmitter. Let's hit the switch and get it rocking.
Yeah, completely agree with Thorne.
Cartel must have to try to censor it.
Nomad, I just uploaded Boston Reed's CIA profile video. Should help you track him down here in Kalani.
Yeah, when flying helos around, there's two ways to go. Very low or very high. And honestly, for these longer flights, high works better. Hey, what's going on, Dirt? You gonna be up to doing some Division 1 tonight? Nice. Okay, I'll be around. Well, hey, Deviant, what's going on? I don't know if you caught the conversation. Me and Dirt are going to be playing some Div 1 tonight.
was part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker. Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquito. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics. She's the brains, he's the brawn.
Yeah, I get that, Dirt. And again, we're going to parachute in on this base. Because there's SAMs all over the place. Yeah, finally. So I think from a parachute perspective, we're good for about 3 kilometers from this height, but I'm going to go to 2. And I'm going to change the aiming point slightly on the map. That's where we're going, but we actually want to be over here, off base. Turn a little bit off axis. Bail out. And pop the chute.
You shifted off with Caffeinated. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanas. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
So you can see where the helipad is. Right beside it is the armory where we need to get to. And then closest to us is a elevated perch. That's where we're going to go initially. See if we can take out enough people or do enough base recon that we can sneak in, hopefully, and just grab it without a firefight.
Looks like we found the cartel's primary base in Caymanas. A lot of activity around that warehouse in the middle.
Could be big enough for El Cerebro to use as a research lab.
Maybe. Let's take a closer look.
And we're jammed.
Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
Somebody right there, I think.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got eyes on an air defense system.
If we can take those
Moving to position.
2 dudes out.
I need a better position. Got the target. I've got the target. That's one down. Eyes on the gun turret.
I know there's a guy up there.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. Heads up, we got a turret.
I got a narco over here, near the turret.
Got another tango.
All right, we're going to go back to Taqua. I don't know, Deviant. I'm undecided on the game. I'm watching a bit of stuff with Livid Fray, and the game looks interesting, but I don't know if it's exactly my style. All right. Let's go grab those skill points. So we got our sync shot. What we need now is the drone leveled up. Like I said, we need the explosive drone. That's really, and then we also need, and I haven't really talked about this, where the hell is it? It is rebel support. We need spotting. So we're going to need a helicopter and go fly around and get the spotting side missions, the parachute caches. Yeah, we'll take the car. Oh, I forgot to equip the magazine. I'd like to get a foregrip for this. I normally go with the 203. But we'll go with something else. Because that would mean unlocking the grenade launcher, which I think is in weapon. So I got to be at least level 5. We need comms in 2, plus we need, I can't remember if both of these need points in them.
I'll drive.
Yeah, because a flaccid get burnt is kind of like just get mildly toasted. And nobody likes that. No one likes a flaccid get burnt.
The drone is up.
Take these guys out because they're close.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Got it. Moving. I need to get to a better position. Eyes on the target. Roger. Target acquired. Target eliminated. All right, we're good.
Got another tango.
Roger. Let me get in position. Let me get a good sight line. Target marked. Target acquired.
I got a third.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
I got a Sicario with a submachine gun. Inside the cemetery, see?
Marking a captain.
Roger that. Moving. Moving to a good sight line.
Copy that. Moving. Target acquired.
Roger that. Target marked. Ready. Call the shot. Got it.
Spotted one with submachine guns. Think I can wear this with my Class A uniform?
Not drone, not drone. Button right beside it. Map. Alright, so drone. Night vision. And then battery range. More work our way across. So there's another skill point just north of us.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
I'm just going to dump these all the way up and see what happens. And I forgot to hit save. It's going to take a little getting used to, but
I'll fly.
Punch it, man.
Heads up, hostile presence.
I got a Sicario over here, over by the checkpoint.
no, I just
Moving
got
to
one.
position. Got the target. He's down. We got hostiles in
Good
the
with
area.
all their money, the cartel would make it nicer metal.
Okay, we're cool.
Did I miss that when we went there the first time? Must have. I don't think there's anybody home. There is not.
This is a commendation. Looks like came from a box of cereal, or the Air Force or something.
Little dig at the chair force.
I'm on.
We got tangos, danger close.
I got one narco inside the barn.
So battery, now we need level 7 before we can get into the next group. Excuse me.
Okay, all clear.
It's too close together, so we'll grab that one, then we'll grab that one and the side mission. Grab the fuel.
Drone is airborne. I'm spotting another tango. Tango number 3. I've got eyes on a captain. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Got it, moving. Copy. Target marked. That's one down.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Moving to position.
Let me find a good position.
Got the target.
Roger. Target acquired.
That tango's down. Got it. Moving.
Need to get to a better position.
Moving to a better position. Copy. Target marked.
Target acquired. Fuck. We're made.
Ready to fire.
I'm engaging tangos.
Tango is fucking down.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
Knock, bitches!
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
All right, I'm going to pause there for a second, run to the washroom. I will be right back, everybody. All right, I'm back. And we do need grenade launcher as well. So I'm going to put a point into each of these as I get them. And then we need level 5. And we're currently level 4 to be able to get grenade launcher.
got enemy activity nearby. Shit, Sicario with a minigun, near the airstrip.
I see a second target. I got a third target. Here's target number 5.
Moving to position. Let me find a good position.
Copy that. Moving.
Eyes on the target. Roger, target acquired.
Good to go.
Engaging. He's gone. Okay, we're still good.
Clear.
Yeah, the movement's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It feels way different than what I'm used to. I'm going to have to back the sensitivity down a little bit. It's a little too much. I'm going to run it at 70 for a bit. Okay, we want the key spot right about there.
Shit balls. We're done here. Rebels can send a team in later to pick up their supplies.
All right, so level 5, we can get the grenade launcher. And for the drone, we need level 7. Now we'll go vertical foregrip. I don't like the... we're going to go get the M203. I'm just looking at it on a map to see if I can figure out exactly where it is. So it's in Romanzo. Village of Poco. That building right there.
Let's go, let's go.
And then after that, we're going to want the short barrel, and then the 416 is set up exactly the way I like it. The HTI is already set up the way we want it. Don't think there's any SAMs along this route. But that's an I think.
Vetros plot to mine.
I guess Santa Blanca owns this too now. They've got their hands in every Bolivian industry.
The billion-dollar question is who's buying from? Oil from drug cartels and terror groups, minerals, they all get into the market somehow.
boots down in Romanzo. What have you got for us?
Romanzo is a primary smuggling node for the cartel. They're using cutting-edge techniques to move product over the border, and security is tight. You'll have to gather intel on the network as you go and find ways to disrupt it.
What do we know about the asshole in charge?
The Buchon's name is Elgato. Fair warning, he's got a reputation for being unkillable.
He obviously hasn't met us yet. Got any background on him?
I'll put together what we've got and send it to you shortly.
Copy that. Got any leads for us?
Just one. An unconfirmed report that Elgato set up one of his chemists with a special lab inside a Santa Blanca church.
A church?
I'm sending you the location now. You'll understand once you get there.
Bowman's sending some background on Elgato.
The dude that thinks he can't be killed? This ought to be good. Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
2 Sicarios. Right by that stack of tires.
One that just came out.
And baby makes 3. Deploying drone. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I got another. That's 5. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
I'm getting a position. Target marked.
Let me get into position.
Wait 1. Let me get in position.
Roger that. Target marked. Say the word.
Target is down.
Oh, hell, they found their buddy.
Oops.
Got it. Moving. I need to get to a better position. Copy. Target
acquired. Firing.
Put him in a body bag.
I got a 3rd.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
spotted one with submachine guns. We're good. We all in one piece?
Moving to position. Let me find a good position. Got the target. Roger, target acquired.
Grenade! Grenade! You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
We got more tangos rolling up. Hang back, that tango might spot you.
Wasn't very clean, but we got what we came for.
We're good to go.
And now we just need the short barrel. And that one is in Agua Verde. Right there. I just don't remember which mission that is. Oh, I know which one that is. Yeah.
I'll pilot.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
We should be able to sneak in and grab that. Or it may turn into a shit show like the last one. Who knows?
Bowman, we just arrived in Agua Verde.
Welcome to Narco Paradise. Agua Verde used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into a place to wine and dine VIPs. Run by this narco junior called Carzita. He brings politicians, judges, and CEOs there for relaxation and cartel-sponsored debauchery.
What's the plan?
We need to know who Sueño's making deals with. Carzita must have a guest list somewhere. You get him, you get the names.
Understood. We're on it. We got some intel from Bowman on our boy Carzita.
Now there is a dude right there.
Sniper, top of the tower.
All right, we're good.
We're gonna look around here for some intel.
Look alive.
We got company. We got a Sicario. There, next to the mortar.
Now, is there a quick save? No. I can't put the drone up because there's a jammer here. So we're just going to hang out here for a second. I need to go around the back, and I don't remember if the entrance to that is in the front or the back.
Drone is airborne.
Yeah, we're jammed.
The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us. This province is part of the cartel's influence operation, their propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerta proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño. Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz. Used to be a legit journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel.
Hey, a Santa Blanca LT.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing we don't have is something for the rail cover. So, well, we got that one. So we want the laser 3 dot because that increases accuracy and handling. And Mateo. Right there.
All good, all clear.
Then the last thing is the site, and we're just doing this while we level up.
Punch it, man.
I guess they're not going to board. And well, that's weird. Helicopter won't lift off. Let's try that again. What the fuck? Did I change a setting? I give up. It's not going to let us, apparently. One of these has a helicopter, and I don't remember which one it is.
The drone is up.
Might be here.
Let's go.
That was the weirdest thing ever. See if this one works.
I got.
All right, so it was San Mateo. Fucking, I think it was this building.
Got it. I'll fly.
Good to go.
And I think I remember which this is. This is a prison.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
Found a rebel radio transmitter that's been cold for too long. Let's heat it up.
You know, there's a reason why the rebels don't keep these things running. Like all the bullets the cartel throws at them. Guess we'll have to throw some back.
Yeah.
Roman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers.
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
Anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood.
Got some hostile activity.
They got alarms rigged up. Alarm is off.
I think there's 4 alarms in total.
Got an alarm.
Marking a captain. Got another tango.
Who's up for stealing a helicopter? That one's packed full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's grab it.
Here's target number 5. I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Got it, moving. I need a better position. I've got the target. Dropped him.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Well,
The lieutenant's trying to escape.
that worked well.
They know we're here. Be careful. That was fucking close.
That one is shut down. There it
I've
is.
got eyes on a
Place is
captain.
rigged within a law.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
And that's the building we want to get into.
Yo, cartel heavy machine gunner.
Tell me where.
Next to the HQ building.
Ten sighted.
I'm moving to position. I need to get to a better position. Target acquired. Standing by. Target acquired.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. Enemy spotted. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I'm getting a position.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
I'm moving to position. Moving to a good sight line. Target marked. Copy. Target marked. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Ready to engage. That tango's down. I'm opening fire. Relax. We're still good.
Deploying drone. There's another one. That's 10. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. Target down.
We're going to use this to mask our escape. Because they're going to create a shit ton of noise. Now that is my favorite. That is in Okoro. Which I think we get near the start of where we, or start of the game where we started from. Okoro. Ah, I remember this one.
Think we're all clear now. Good to go.
Like I said, a lot of this is set up. And nice to have, not necessarily need to have. Big thing after this is actually going around to look at intel and figuring out where they, because we need to unlock rebel spotting. And I'm just going to run these 3 guns for everything we do here.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We're on the ground in Ocoro. What have you got for us?
Ocoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Ocoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre and greasing the wheels for the cartel. It's not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Ocoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Ocoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Ocoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
Getting an upload from Bowman. Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
Okay, so now we need intel. Intel cache right there.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Good to go.
Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's briefing on Santa Blanca's coke production pipeline.
People at the top are El Yayo and La Gringa. Yayo's Bolivian, an ex-cocalero turned cocaine producer. Gringa seems to be a disgraced chemist. She used to work for an NGO here in Bolivia before joining up with the cartel. Moving to position.
Let me get a good sight line.
Wait one. Let me get in position. Got the target.
Roger that. Target marked. Ready to fire.
No.
El Yayo was born.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Target eliminated.
Got it. Moving.
Let me find a good position.
Eyes on the target.
Just spotted one
Roger.
with submachine
Target
guns.
acquired.
Mark.
That's one less bad guy.
Drone is airborne.
I'm moving to position.
Let me get into position.
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Target acquired. Standing by.
Got the target.
Say the word, boss. Engaging tangos. We're good to go.
Yeah, I don't think we can get in there with a helo. Just to go on foot.
Hang on, I'll drive.
We got an narco with a submachine gun. Close to that stack of tires. Only dead chopper. Stay low.
Got the location for an SB network station. Let's shut it down.
That'll buff right out, right? There's one. So we just need to go back to the helicopter.
Good to go.
I didn't like that truck anyway. Sorry, Thorn, I missed what I said when you said always does. Buffs out. That makes sense. God damn it.
I'll alert the rebels so they can collect this. Good work, team.
Okay, so that is unlocked. And I think we went up a level. So we're going to save those points until we get into this stuff. Actually, you know what? I'd like to have more range and more battery. Oh, this is going to be important. A little bit of more vehicle destruction. Yeah, not an intentional in-game tree
Next
trimming
time,
service.
can you tell them to get their own fucking groceries?
So we want the map. So that is Okoro. We found the one there. We need some intel for here. God damn it.
Trees.
So now we're just going to work our way around unlocking more areas so that we can get more of the rebel spotting. And as we go, we're leveling up, and we can actually work on maxing out our drone. So that's a rebel lieutenant. He's close.
You want to check this spot out for intel?
Okay, Tal. Got a tip on the cartel in the area? Gracias. Got some details on a network station ripe for the picking. Let's go shut it down.
One right there. So we need to get to that island again with the helo. Since I inadvertently chopped a tree down and broke the rotor off that one. Oh, there's one here.
I got it. I'll fly.
One of these islands has a SAM site on it, so that's the reason I'm staying low. Poorly lined up to fly under that bridge, so we will fly past it.
Good work. I'll let the
So we got 2 out of, we got 7 more of these to find. Yeah.
rebels know where it is.
All right, let's find some intel on San Mateo. I don't think we actually touched down in San Mateo, so let's head to San
So they can
Mateo
pick it up.
Bravo.
Whew, here I thought you might want us to carry the damn thing out of here ourselves.
I'm on.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
I've gone through this one at speed. But it's poorly laid out. Yeehaw! It's just water, right? Water doesn't hurt. And I don't remember if I ever did put that sight on that gun. No.
You guys seeing this?
Looks like a hell of a resort.
A cartel-owned resort.
Let's go scare off some rich folk, fuck with the cartel's tourism, and get Carzita's ass back to Agua Verde.
Not going to make it easy on us. Or intel, apparently. Oh, Frey just went live. Trying to do Paradise Lost flawless. So we are going to go over here and see what's up. That's the prison. That's a lieutenant. Boot camp, we were there. Let's go up here. Yeah, good on her if she's able to do it. I don't think I've ever been part of a flawless. I've gotten through it and gotten the oral. Really? It's a pain in the ass. Parts of it are not hard. Other parts are. Kind of like everything.
Sniper up in the tower.
All good, all clear.
The drone is up. I see a second target. Tango number 3. Got a tango. He makes 5.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. That guy's history.
Bear.
Moving to position. I need to get to a better position. Moving to a better position. Copy. Target marked. Target acquired. Good to go. Tango down.
Bravo, Recon, and can't think of her name.
Clear. How you guys holding
I'm
up?
blanking completely. But they were the ones that carried me through when I first got my PlayStation. Aussie. Jesus. Not Aussie Jesus, but it was Aussie.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. Got a reference here to a large cartel prison at a village called Rosario. They keep a lot of rebel sympathizers there.
Even the sloppiest prisons keep records.
Yeah, the warden's office might have intel on some of these people who disappeared. Let's check it out.
Well, it's further north than I wanted to go. We're up into Media Luna. But what the fuck? Oh, there is an intel cache up the street. How did we come in? What time is it here? It is, okay, half an hour, and then I gotta take a 2-hour station break to go make some supper. And then we'll be back with Dirt playing some Division 1. Now, I'm guessing I can't get back in that helicopter because of the where I parked it. It's just a guess, though. Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm on. Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
Got an SB antenna over there. Turn it off and we knock out the cartel's comms. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Got another tango. I got a third target. Just spotted one with submachine guns. That makes 5. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Enemy marked.
Got it, moving. Let me find a good position. Eyes on the target. Roger that, target marked. Tango down. Moving to position. Need to get to a better position. Copy that. Moving. Copy. Target marked. Target acquired. Ready to fire. Engaging. Looks like we've riled them up.
Clear over here. We're gonna look around here for some intel.
Got a 20 on a cartel network station. Let's knock it out.
All right, let's do this antenna real quick since we're here. Just gonna move the helo up a little closer. I can't remember what this one does.
We need to hit the next antenna in sequence, quickly.
Yeah, this one is impossible. Well, I shouldn't say impossible. It's improbable you'll complete this without a helicopter.
That dent in the cartel's comms might keep the cartel from ganging up on the rebels for a while.
Because of your victories, my men are
'Cause
starting
it's dark
to have
out.
hope again.
Good morale makes a stronger soldier.
Yes, hope makes men fight. But our fight will need more than sentiment if we are to succeed.
Don't worry, Pac. This party's just getting started. Nomad out.
I mean, I could run without it, but it's kind of hard.
Made it. I'll call the rebels so they can haul it out later.
Right. And then for us, it's cerveza time.
I'll fly.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, flying by Braille doesn't work very well in this game.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on Media Luna?
That province is all Unidad. A thug in uniform calling himself El Comandante is considered top dog out there. He's assisting Santa Blanca with security, especially against the rebels. We have to break up this little romance between Unidad and Santa Blanca, but since El Comandante always wears a mask, we have no idea who he is.
We'll look into that mystery for you and see if we can't make things uncomfortable for Santa Blanca along the way. We got the position for a supply drop. Now we just have to check to see if it's still there.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here, near the food container.
That's a Sam.
We're good. You all in one piece?
Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty. I'm looking at
Drone
2
is airborne.
Unidad riflemen by the SEM launcher. Visual on an air defense.
Got it. Moving.
Let me find a good position. Eyes on the target. Roger. Target acquired. That tango's down.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
There's another one over there. God damn it.
Care package claimed. I'll drop the rebels the coordinates so they can grab it.
Next.
All right, over to Huertas. That is a Santa Blanca lieutenant, so that is a pain in the ass. So we're not going to go to there. I think there's intel down here.
Time. Ask if they can have it dropped a bit closer to the nearest cantina. Good to go. Watch it, that thing's about to blow.
Yeah. Didn't stay moving.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales a su orden. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
That was close.
Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
I got another. That's 5. Target spotted. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Maybe we are going to... Oh, hang on. What's this? Lieutenant. It's fast travel. Well, we can see if we can try and get this guy. Drive a little closer.
Buckle up, people.
All right, let's roll.
Say the chances of getting this guy are somewhere between slim and none, because he's completely surrounded by other guys.
Hey, cartel lieutenant.
Point him out.
Near the container.
Deploying drone.
Let's try out our shiny new rebel spotting if I can remember how to activate it. Order wheel, R1. There we go.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
We copy. We lay in enemy positions now.
I'm moving to position. Target marked.
No.
Their LT's escaping. They're onto us. Watch out.
Camino.
Pinche cabrón. Pass, please!
How'd you like a free get out of death card?
I don't get paid enough for this shit, cabrón. I'll tell you.
Our friend there just told me where we can find an SB killer.
Sounds like we found another candidate for an intimidation psyop.
Right there. And there's a helicopter right around the corner, but there's a bunch of people around it. Yeah, we should be able to get to it. Crash. I wouldn't try this on anything but arcade mode. Hey, thank you for the support and appreciate it all the way from Brazil. That's awesome, dude.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
All right, so we got 5 more to go for the spawning to max it. It doesn't have to be maxed to do this, but
Now the rebels can...
And we're going to go across here to the safe house. I think that's it there.
come claim it.
Hope that makes them get use of whatever's inside it. I'd hate to think we came all this way for nothing.
Hey, level 7. What do we got? Can we update it? Upgrade? Yes, we can. All right, so... Cooldown.
You've been working hard, my friends. This is how you say? Birthing a beautiful friendship?
Sure, I guess that's how you say. We're in this fight all the way, Pac.
I do not doubt it. But we shall all reap what we sow. Viva Bolivia! Viva la revolución!
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
And there is, actually. Right over at the gas station, or whatever it is here. White smoke's fine, right? It's black smoke that's bad, right?
I'll pilot.
Not quite ready to take out the convoy yet, because we don't have the explosive drone, but we're getting close. All right, so that's there. We're just going to grab a smokeless helicopter. We'll get one more here, and then I'm going to have to bail.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
That's a pretty good joke, Thorn. How's the fatigue? Did that Sumatran coffee perk you right back up? Hit some sweet jumps, Mav. Awesome. Nice.
We just entered Mojocoyo.
They're moving a shitload of cocaine through there. It's a transit point. Stops in Mojocoyo before going to Kawani and Ramanzo.
Any idea who's running it?
No, but I know where they store the cocaine. You destroy those caches, and the buchon in charge will show up to...
Just stop running, Jesus
can
fucking
nail it.
Christ.
Like a board. Get to it.
Okay, Tal. You got a tip on the cartel in the area? Gracias. That was a productive conversation. Got the location of a supply drop. Let's collect it.
Evaporated or other?
drone is up. Marking a Tango. He's close to that local.
I'm getting a position. Eyes on
Got a
gun
target carrying submachine guns. That makes 5.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Got him. We rattled somebody's cage.
¿Dónde están, putos?
Looks good. Come on.
I'll alert the rebels so they can collect this. Good work, team.
Next time, can you tell them to get their own fucking groceries?
All right. Let's see where the next area is. Montoyac, rather. We will go. We've already done a Taqua. Yeah, we'll go right here. If I can press the right button. And I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to go make supper and be back in about 2 hours ish to do some Division 1 with Dirt and whoever else shows up. So for those of you watching on YouTube, please hit the like. I'm going to take everybody over, that's with me over to Livid Fray playing some Division 2.
It's Nomad again. Sorry about the interruption.
No problem. We need you to use your unique charm.
All right, everybody. Raid will be starting here shortly, and I will see you guys a little later tonight. Have a good night, everybody.
And make the cartel look bad.
Persuade, change, and influence, huh? No leads on Perico's 20?
We're still looking, but we don't even know what he looks like. Forage for intel. Find him, use him. I'll let you know.